Hi everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts. So, in our series of what I'm calling rainbow card colours, rainbow colour cards, we are creating a background with what I've put together as being my rainbow, the Hello Honey, Tangelo Twist, Cherry Cobbler, Pear Pizzazz, Pool Party, and Marina Mist, and then we've got the Wisteria Wonder. We've already made two cards. We've made a boy birthday card and a neutral birthday card, which I had to change this, but I quite like this. So it didn't turn out as I planned, but I like this card, and I think I might do some more with the different backgrounds and then the same kind of sort of focal point in that. So today we are going to make the same background, but we're going to use the butterflies. So we're using the Gorgeous Grunge, the lines, we're using the Happy Birthday with the black memento ink, and we're using the Papillon Potpourri with these butterflies. What I've done is I have stamped them, so I'm doing a second one of these just to show you. I have stamped them, and with the Elegant Butterfly and with the Bitty Butterfly I'm going to punch them out. Now when you do this, what I did, I just took one sheet of A4 and I started stamping on the bottom with my images, and I then went on and then I punched them out, and then I cut a strip off, and then I punched them out again. You always have to make sure that you put the butterfly near the bottom of your page so it's easy for you to get in with the punch. And for the flower, as you can see, I've got here some flowers as well. I'm not using the flowers in this card, but I thought I might as well do them. I've got them ready on the side here for the next tutorial I'm filming. So this can now go in the bin. But yes, so you need to sort of make sure you have your butterflies sort of down, and the flower needs to be with two petals down as well for your to make it easy to punch them out. But so these are the punches I've used, and I love my punches. I think they're brilliant. It's so easy to, you know, stamp and then punch it out. I love doing that. That's one of the reasons why I like Stampin' Up, actually, because they make stamps that actually match punches, or they make punches that match stamps. Yes, well, anyway, their punches match the stamps, so it's really nice. You can stamp something and you can punch it out and you don't have to cut it. Okay, so what I've done is I've got the big butterfly, I've sort of made the wings stand up a bit, small butterfly did the same thing, and now I'm just going to glue them together. This gives the impression that it's actually a fluttering butterfly, that it's actually sort of moving a bit, I think anyway. I quite like this idea. Anyway, so there you go. So I've got all the butterflies there ready. And now we're going to, and I close up all my ink pads, so I'm going to open them all up again, put my fingers in them in the process, of course, and we're going to create the background. If you haven't done so already, I have got more of these videos where I'm creating a background sort of with this rainbow type colours, and I'm doing, like I said, a boy card, a girl card, a neutral card. This is more like a girl card, or a you know, an adult adult woman card as well. So I mean, I just wanted to show you that you know, there are different possibilities with just one type of design. So I've got the lines here, and we're going to ink them up in the Hello Honey, and I'm going to put them on the side here. I just need to make sure that I'm actually not too far apart, because that's what happened with the little boy's card. I put them a little bit far apart, but it was still okay. Okay, and then we're just going to put that just touching. I'm not liking that because it's not straight. No, let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, so back to the Hello Honey. I'm trying not to get my head into the picture here, so I'll put it down just slightly, and that's better. Yeah. Okay, so next colour, this one, Tangelo Twist, and I'm also moving that way a little bit. I mean, basically I'm doing the same stamping as I did. Oh, that's a bit... I've got some ink on the edges here, which I'll just quickly take off, so there isn't a risk of me getting that on there. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm doing the same kind of background as the previous card, but I'm finishing it differently. Now I found that going from the cherry cobbler to the pear pizzazz, some of the red stays behind on my stamp. So I'm doing a really good job here to clean it, just to make sure. See, it's still there a little bit. That is quite, let me get a wet wipe, just to be sure. I noticed earlier that going from the cherry cobbler to the pear pizzazz meant quite a change, and some of the cherry cobbler stayed behind. So I don't want to risk that again. So just to be sure, let's see how we're doing now. Yeah, that's perfectly alright now. So I am going to stamp it on there just to make sure. And now, of course, I get it on the edge. Why not? I've got this cloth here that I use for edges. It gets washed quite often, the cloth. Okay, now let's see if we can line it up again. There we go, perfect. That's much better. That's better than when I was doing the butterflies and I had to do those. See, that one has slight red tinge on it. Oh, put my finger in the ink pad. Oh, we are doing well. I quite like these cards because you don't need, well, actually you do need a lot of ink pads for it, but then I think if you have some ink pads, I'm sure this is now a rainbow, but I'm sure you can put some kind of you know, collection together that will make it nice. Even if you alternate the colours, I think you could still get a nice effect. So even though if you might not have as many colours, or what you also could do is just stick with the I know some people just buy the one or have more than one colour family from Stampin' Up. So if you just have one colour family, you can just do them all as the order as they appear in the you know, in the catalogue, and then you have something that goes together as well. Right, so okay, so now we're going to do the birthday, and I hope I have, yeah, just about enough space there for it to go on. And this is a different type of ink pad, so you just need to make sure you ink it up well, your stamp. And let's see if I can put this, I'm going to have to come into the... There we go, perfect. So that's sort of in the space that you have left over at the top. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the glue, right, there it is. And each butterfly has its colour. So I'm going to put that one here, then this one sort of about there. But obviously here I'm going to have to, I can't put it at the end, I'm going to put it there. So not every one will be at the end. So we'll have to just put this one down first. Now what you must make sure that you don't go off too far off the edge of this page here, because obviously you're going to, you know, you're going to stick it on the card, so you won't have... And then this one, we'll probably have to put that somewhere here, just underneath the happy birthday, and then the pool party one can go here. And then the green one, or pear pizzazz better, there. And then here we have cherry cobbler. I think my cat is playing up. And then here is Tangelo twist. And I think this is a really nice, I know a little girl who loves butterflies, and she really loved her birthday card, so she was really pleased when I sent it to her. So I think this makes quite a nice front. What you could also do is put half a dimensional under the butterfly wings, and then the wings don't go down. Okay, but like this, they'll have a chance to just, you know, settle down as well. So it's up to you. If you want them, you know, if you're not too worried, then you might just leave it like that. Right, let's do the happy birthday on the inside as well, because I like to repeat the sentiment. Dry it off first. Is that coming up? Yeah. Okay, just in the middle there. Right. And maybe I should not have put my butterflies away, because I fancy one on the inside as well. That's a bit too small, so let's get this one out. I've been doing a lot of stamping today. It seems I need to clean my scrub. Which colour shall we choose? We'll go for cherry cobbler, because that seems to be the colour that's already... Oh, look at that. Completely over-inked on the sides there. I think I inked my cherry cobbler up the other day, and that's probably why it's nice and inky. So we'll put that there. There we go. Now it seems it needs to dry, because it was quite a wet stamp. Anyway, so I'll clean this as well, and by that time, hopefully, I'm going to just, what am I going to do now? See, we're still wet. There we go. So let's take this one, and there's always the other side of the card if you do something wrong, so don't panic. Okay. I'm just putting this on here so it's nice and even border. Like I did with the other card, you could actually put a mat in between. I didn't do that on this card, but I did on this card. So it does give a nice effect to have the extra border, but it's not necessary because there's already a lot of colour in the card, but it does finish it off nicely. You know, both are okay, I think, anyway. So hope to see you in the next video. If you would like to make sure that you see the next video, please do subscribe, because then you'll receive an email saying that I've published a new video. And if you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you later. Bye!